everybody, I'm back for my college football vlog. I've taken a few weeks off. I needed a break, and there wasn't a whole lot of great matchups the past few weeks. Well, now it's November, the most important part of the season. And now they're starting to have the college football playoff rankings starting every last Tuesday, and the top four play in the playoff. It's going to be an exciting November of college football. Well, if you're a Baylor fan or a TCU fan, you shouldn't be too worried about them not being in the top four right now. They just haven't played the toughest of schedules, but those two in Oklahoma State will have an opportunity to go undefeated because they all play each other. And Oklahoma also, who has one loss. In my opinion, I don't think a team from the Big 12 is going to make the college football playoff when the final rankings come out next month. I think those four teams will cannibalize each other. They all play each other down the stretch. Well, the first round of that is Oklahoma State and TCU play. It's still one Oklahoma. Should be a great game. High scoring. Not a lot of defense. TCU has a better defense, and they have one of the top candidates for the Heisman Trophy. And Trayvon Boykin. He's having a tremendous last couple of seasons. Oklahoma State, they're explosive offense. They scored 70 points last week, but again, it was only against Texas Tech, who's horrible on defense. They don't even look like they know how to play defense in Lubbock. In the game before that, they scored 52, but that was against not a very good Iowa State team. Well, I'll pick TCU to win that game. Well, now move on to the other big games. You got number one ranked Clemson playing Florida State. I hope it's a great game. Should be. Fifth game played at Clemson last time those two played there. Florida State blew them out. But I really think that Clemson's a great team, and I think they'll win. I think Florida State's get their starting quarterback back for that game. He was injured last week. Their backup had a huge game last week, but that was against Syracuse. But their quarterback, Olsen, he's a transfer from Notre Dame. At his time at Notre Dame, he was a turnover machine. But he's actually only turned the ball over once for Florida State. Florida State should be undefeated, but they had a crazy loss to Georgia Tech on a missed field goal return for a touchdown. And Florida State should have won that game because they're a lot better than Georgia Tech, and it's a tough way for them to lose. Well, moving on to the game of the week. Number 2 ranked LSU versus number 4 ranked Alabama. This game is being played at Tuscaloosa, Alabama. These two teams are very similar. Great run game, great defense, good offensive line, and a little consistent at quarterback. I think I'll pick LSU to win this game because I don't like Alabama. I think LSU's great. They have a Heisman Trophy candidate at running back, Leonard Fournette. That guy's great. He almost averages 200 yards rushing per game. But Alabama's running back, he's pretty good too. He's a big running back. I definitely wouldn't want to try tackling him if I was a little skinny defensive back. He'd just run you over. At LSU, I think their quarterback is a little better than Alabama. He's gotten better as the years gone on. He's a sophomore. Well, now I'm going to move on to the American Conference. It's not one of the power conferences, but it's actually a pretty good conference. You have a couple of undefeated teams in there with Memphis and University of Houston, and there's a couple other good teams in there. Temple, and who's ranked in the top 25, and Navy, who's always pretty solid program. Well, talking about University of Houston, they're playing Cincinnati this weekend. I think they'll win, but Cincinnati's got a couple of good quarterbacks that can put up yards and points. But I think Houston's just an all-around better team, and it's me playing in Houston. So I'll pick them to win it. Houston is one of my favorite college football programs behind the University of Texas. I've been a fan of theirs since they had a guy from Abilene, where I'm from, did live, named Case Keenum. So I've been a fan of their program since then. I still follow his career, even though he doesn't play a lot in the NFL. But moving on to Memphis, they're having a great season. They haven't lost either. Houston hasn't either, so it'll be interesting when they play here in a few weeks. And if both those teams, their coaches, probably won't be there that long because they'll probably get hired by a bigger program. They're both good young coaches. And both teams have great quarterbacks. Well, it's been good talking about this week's college football games. We'll see if I can get any of my picks right. And enjoy the games Saturday. Great to be back.